The uncertainty surrounding upcoming local government elections continues to spark debate in the political arena. Meanwhile, several weekend newspapers reported today on the additional cost the government will have to bear to hold local government elections.
Elections for municipal councils, urban councils and Pradeshia Sabhas will be held under a new system as per the amended laws. However, the Gazette notice announcing how many representatives are to be elected to each body has not been published. According to the amendments to the Municipal and Urban Councils Ordinances and the Pradeshia Sabhas Act, 60% of the representatives of each body will be elected on a first-past-the-post basis, while 40% will be elected under a system of proportional representation. A quota of 25% for women representatives has also been introduced. 4 new local government bodies are to be established in the Novarelia district, taking the total number of local government authorities in the country to 329. The new election system for local government will result in a twofold increase in the total number of representatives. The total number of representatives is estimated to increase by about 8,346. According to the 2016 budget, recurrent expenditure for the Ministry of Local Government and Provincial Councils was 170,168 million rupees, while capital expenditure was 50,921 million rupees. Among the allowances granted to local government members, the mayor of a municipal council receives 30,000 rupees, while a deputy mayor receives 25,000 rupees, and an MMC, or member of the municipal council, receives 20,000 rupees per month. Allocations are also made for telephone and transport expenses. Accordingly, on average, the cost of wages, allowances and other benefits for local government bodies amounts to 90 million rupees monthly, or 1.08 billion rupees a year. Local government authorities have a term of 4 years. Since the number of representatives will double under the new system, a sum of 2.16 billion rupees will have to be allocated each year. No announcement has been made as yet on additional benefits and privileges that will be afforded to local government representatives. Since the number of representatives will double, additional facilities will have to be allocated in order to be able to hold sittings of the local government authorities. For example, while the Colombo Municipal Council previously had 53 members, under the new system the number of members will increase to 110. This will lead to a parallel increase in expenditure on several facilities, including telephones, sanitation facilities, restrooms, staff, food and parking. Is it worth spending such a large sum of state funds, which is meant to be used for the welfare of the people, in order to maintain a large number of representatives? For your attention.
The public are being forced to bear the cost of several fraudulent and failed projects undertaken in this country. Exposés over the past several months have revealed that this has been caused by complex strategic dealings between wealthy and powerful persons. The expressway scam, the bond scam, the LP gas deal, the coal deal, irregularities in purchasing power from the private sector and irregularities in formulating a national payment platform are only a few examples of such projects. Against such a backdrop, this report from 2016 revealed that the poorest 20% of people in the country only receive 4.8% of the country's total income. This was revealed following a 2016 survey of household income and expenditure. Comparatively, the richest 20% of people in the country claim over half the nation's wealth, amounting to 50.8%. There are people who made millions and trillions of rupees through the bond scam. When such vast sums of money are made, the taxes due to the government are never paid. At the same time, the extent of the assets these people own has not been revealed. Similarly, many politicians and public officials from the Rajapaksa era who amassed vast sums of wealth through fraud and corruption have hidden this black money away and are also hiding the assets they own. The law is yet to be enforced against them, and we are extremely disappointed with this. It is a public secret that a majority of ministers and MPs of the former government and this government have not submitted their declarations of assets and liabilities to Parliament. This in itself reveals the source of inequality and poverty, and it also reveals who holds the wealth of this country.
ප්‍රථමයෙන් උපයාගත් ධනය සංගවාගෙන තැබීම. මේවා එළියට නොයෑම නිසා තමයි මෙවැනි තත්ත්වයක් උද්ගත වෙලා තියෙන්නේ.
1.5 years ago, through the Newsfirst .lk initiative, we uncovered the myriad problems caused by social and income inequality. A comprehensive scientific report compiled together with the University of Peradeniya detailed at great length the commonalities in problems being faced by ordinary people across the country. This report identified the chief cause of poverty in the country and led to another report in 2017 on key issues facing the rural populace in Sri Lanka. The report was also presented to the United Nations at the first World Humanitarian Summit held in Istanbul, Turkey. When considering our findings through the Gammadda initiative, what was evident to us is that the lack of access to basic infrastructure is the main problem facing the rural populace. Since independence, every government has allocated vast sums of money for rural development and infrastructure development. We believe that these funds have not been directed to where it was required. And I believe that the existing administrative structure is not conducive to the effective disbursement of these funds. The way I see it, only a tiny portion of the money allocated by the central government makes its way to the villages. We need a new development structure, or no matter how much money is allocated by whichever government, it will not go where it is required. This is what we have uncovered in my experience and through the Gammadda initiative.